Mr. Vice President, Mr. Speaker, members of the Senate of the House of Representatives. Yesterday, December 7th, 1941.
A date which will live in infamy.
Official weigh-ins this morning for our exciting hybrid event of chess and kickboxing. First fighter on the scales here, fighter in blue, Reynolds. 69.5 kilograms for Mr. Reynolds. His opponent getting on the scales, DC, fighter in the black shirt. For DC, 75.5 kilograms, a significant weight advantage on his part over Mr. Reynolds. However, the height discrepancy between the two fighters gives Reynolds a pretty sizable reach advantage.
I'm gonna kiss you! Oh, misclick! Misclick! No. I'm gonna touch you, fuck! Chill. Sure? I'm gonna lightly molest you. With consent, of course. You consent? No.
Hail of the tape brought to you by
absolutely nobody!
DC, fighter in the black shirt, 177 centimeters tall, weighed in at 75.5 kilograms this morning with a chest elo of 1500. Reynolds, your fighter in blue, 183 centimeters tall, weighing in at 69.5 kilograms, unknown chest elo. What weeks of anticipation have been building up to. First round of chess. Daniel opening the game with a Queen's Pawn opening, attempting to enter the London system.
老天保佑，金山银山前路有。老天教唆，别管江湖龙虎斗。
Reynolds developing his bishop, and DC responds by attempting to trade it off. James moving his pawn in to guard his bishop, unintentionally damaging his own pawn structure. Daniel develops his pawn and creates the classic London pyramid structure. James moves his knight, hoping to impose some threats on White's kingside, which Daniel immediately kicks away. Daniel giving it all a good thought here. DC completes his development and moves his knight, while James is finding a hard time dealing with his own horrible pawn structure. White continues to develop, hoping to bring his queen into the game after a couple consolidating moves. James develops his queen before Daniel does, hoping to bring his pieces out in queenside castle. Daniel finally castles and is ready to impose threats on James's king. Both players make a few more improvements to their position. Neither of them are really sure on how to build an attack on their opponent.
You're gay! As in homosexual!
Both players are once again deep in thought. Oh, Daniel strikes in the center with c4. How would James react to this? James accepts Daniel's trade offer, bringing Daniel's knight closer to his own king. Black moves his knight to threaten the bishop, and White considers whether to retreat the bishop or to trade it for Black's knight. The White knight jumps into the center, controlling Black's development and threatening to capture his knight. James now has to decide whether he should take the bishop or retreat. This is going to be a hard decision to make.
Oh, I've been married a long time ago. What do you come from? What year to go? What do you come from? Bacalado.
James is now down to 90 seconds on the clock, only half of the time that he started with. And he does neither. James allows Daniel to capture his knight. Maybe he's got some genius plan in his mind? Daniel calls the bluff and captures James's knight. James is clearly shocked by this move as he has no follow-up in this position. He makes the final blunder in this position, which gives DC checkmate in one. Will he spot it? And DC takes a couple seconds to confirm his checkmate. And he spots it. DC wins by checkmate in 15 moves. What an intense fight by both players. An unexpected result for sure. Checkmate win by DC in the first round. Both players did agree to chess and kickboxing as per their contract. Luckily for us, considering they came all the way, they were fully willing to have a round of kickboxing regardless. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. These fighters have spoken a lot of trash about each other in the week leading up to this fight. And as immediately as we open, we see Daniel come in with a patented icy red bro technique. There we go, we see some pretty sus shot. Oh, there, illegal knee right there. Now DC does have a background in karate, so it's understandable why he would throw a knee.
He's getting bullied. That's one way.
But we are fighting under the kickboxing rule set today. Back in their corners, looks like the ref is giving Daniel 2 stern warnings. One for an illegal knee, one for an illegal strike to the back of the head.
Both of these fighters have dealt with custody battles involving their children.
The two fighters re-engage. Daniel pressures forward. James looks a bit hesitant to engage. Popping that jab, keeping him at range. See Daniel just patiently waiting, looking for an opportunity.
In Egypt, and what they do for you is they give you the property.
Oh, feints a leg kick there. And look at it, Daniel rushing in again. Just right hand after right hand. Oh, devastating leg kick. James has been knocked down. Standing count by the ref.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, it looks like the mouthpiece is falling out of James's mouth. And it looks like James is tapping out.
At 1 minute 35 seconds, I declare Daniel Chua the winner by TKO.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants.